Hey guys, it's JayCee Chandler, your jewelry designer. I am in the creative studio today and I just decided, I haven't been in here all week to do any kind of creative stuff. Work has been crazy, crazy, crazy. It's Friday at the time of me recording this video and I am excited to be working on this weekend some ornaments. And I want to show you what I have and how I'm going to work with this. Let me see. I have a couple of different ways that I would like to do this. So we're either going to use Mod Podge. I'm going to do it two different ways. Mod Podge and or double-sided sticky tape. All right. So what I have in front of me and some of the tools you might want to have, depending on what you decide to do, is one, a roll of Christmas paper. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I have about 3 or 4 different styles that I have cut up right here, and I'll show them to you. And I cut them into smaller pieces so it's easier to work with. I think I got these. These are much, much thicker rolls than from the Dollar Tree, but you should be able to get some holographic wrapping paper from the Dollar Tree. If not, these I got off of Amazon. I think it was 2 sets I bought, 2 different sets of 3. And again, the link will be below. And hopefully you have something like it so you don't have to go and buy anything. So that's wrapping paper cut into smaller shapes. These are about 4 by 4 inches, but it depends on the size of your ornament. So we're going to do Christmas ornaments today, and these are laser cut shapes. So, and you can get any kind of ornament shape you want from Amazon. If you want some ornament shapes from me, going to work on the shapes over the next week and some change, and I will load them onto the website. I am expecting to have about 4 different styles, and I'm excited about those too. So you need the wrapping paper, you need some ornament shapes. If you're going to use Mod Podge, get yourself some Mod Podge or any good glue. I have some double-sided tape, and I think that's it right now. So let me show you what I have done over here. These are some coasters, and that's where I got the idea. I was going to cut out some ornament earrings, some Christmas earrings on here, and make it a double-sided earring. And I'm probably going to make these a double-sided ornament, but I decided, let me just go ahead and do the ornaments before I finish. So this is cardstock paper that I got off of Amazon, and so I stuck it onto a wood coaster. This is a wrapping paper, one of the wrapping papers in the set that I just cut up. So these are going to turn into earrings, right? Smaller pieces of wood with some holographic paper on it. So here's one. Look how beautiful this is. I'm just going to show you the ones that I'm going to work with, the blue stars. Let's see if we can do more than just one. So we got several pieces of the blue cut. Look at this. I need you to see. Look at that beauty. That's going to be beautiful. And then here's another design that I'm working with. Absolutely gorgeous. When the resin gets on there or some gloss, a high gloss finish, it's going to be beautiful. Here's another blue one that I am in love with for snowflakes. Look at that. That's got a subtle holographic on there. Very subtle. Nice icicles or snowflakes. Here's another one with snowflakes, a little bit more holographic. And then here's the green one, more snowflakes. All right, that's why I thought they would be perfect for ornaments. Let's see. We've got that red, blue, Let me take one of these. Let's see what they look like. All right, so I'm gonna move stuff to the side so we can get started. The first one I'm going to do, I'm gonna use the, where's the bag I had this in? I'm going to use the double-sided tape. Now, I've never done this before, so this is my first time doing this, and hopefully it'll work just like it did with the earrings that I did with double-sided tape. So the video is in my channel, in my YouTube channel under videos, and it has the title of using double-sided tape. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm gonna take, I have one that is about 1 inch wide. Got it from Amazon. And I'm going to go, I'm gonna start out, let me do it this way. Go down, I'm just gonna rip it. Put these to the side. This is very sticky. It worked well for what I was doing on the earrings, so I don't know why it wouldn't work well for the ornament. Let me go ahead and do this. I'm just gonna peel it off and do right next to each other. And because the paper will cover up the ornament in its entirety, I don't have to really worry about overlap, but I don't want it to overlap so there's no seams under the paper, and it's easier to get this off. So let me do this. I hope this works out, and I hope you guys are doing wonderful today at the time of watching this. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. I'm gonna put a scrap piece of the tape onto the top here. Let's see if I can get this to work. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna varnish this down like we would if it was on a wood earring blank. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna varnish this down, and then I'm gonna peel it off. Actually, no, what I'm going to do, instead of peeling it off, I'm gonna use the file like we did before with the earring after I varnish this down so I can get the edges nice and clean. All right, so here we go. Let's see, do I have a file that is not looking disgusting? Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a file, and then my famous piggy card. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure all of this tape is mashed down as good as possible, and then I'm gonna file this down. Now this is part of a pack of, I think, 100 or 60 fingernail files. See how that's coming off? That tape is just filing right off the edge, and you're gonna have a nice clean edge when you get ready to peel it off. See that? This is sticking to my hand. All of that is gonna get wiped up, but right now I'm just gonna go ahead and file off the edge. You wanna get all that sticky off right here. And remember, it's got a little nook in there, so you got to make sure you get that too. All right, there we go. We'll do some more fine tuning after we get all the bigger pieces off. Let me do this top circle. This one's probably going to be a little tricky because it's round and it has a little corner in there. So let's see what it comes out to. I'm gonna go here, here, and here. And if you guys remember, there's this little thin filing sticks that are also gonna be linked below. Let's see if I can get that. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it too much because we're going to have to clean up the edges after we get this off. But right now, that's what it looks like. Let me wipe up this edge here. And then we'll move to the next step. Get this all cleaned up. I hope this comes out the way that I am thinking it will. We'll get the edges cleaned up real good, but let's go ahead and peel this off. Be gentle because you don't want the whole tape to come off. All right, so we're peeling that back. That's 1. 2. There's thinner strips of tape on Amazon as well. I used this big fat one because I wanted to cover more space. But if you have smaller ornaments and you think that this would be better with a thinner tape, not as wide, then go for it. Okay, so now this is really, really sticky. Can you see that? You can see the seams in there, but don't worry about the hole because we're going to get that taken care of. Let me go ahead and wipe this down just a little bit more. Now I'm going to take, I think I'm going to take the blue one. Yeah, I'm going to take the blue one and I'm going to lay it face down. And then I'm going to take the sticky side and lay it down in the center, wherever I want it. I think I'm going to do it here. Just because I don't want to, I can use the rest of this for something else. All right, so that's stuck there. I'm going to varnish that down. Rub it down as hard as I can. Catch the edges. This is going to be beautiful. This is keeping me from having to do as much painting and glitter and all that other stuff that we love to do. Sometimes my hands I just want to create something beautiful. Now I'm getting ready to cut around the edges because this is paper. I'm leaning my scissors into the wood and just going around the edge. And then I'll clean it up with the fingernail file. So whatever makes you comfortable, however you like to cut around your edges, you do that. I'm going to go ahead and do this the best way I can without knocking my camera down. Let's see, cut around this. Let me go down in here. Nice little nooks. I didn't think about the nooks when I was deciding on what shape to use. But let me flip it over because it's easier. See if I can do it. There we go. Because I'm going to file all that off anyway. Get that nook. All right, so let's go ahead and start filing here and see what this is going to look like. See what it looks like so far? Love it. So I'm going to go ahead and lightly file. Sometimes I like to use the whole length of the file, the emery board. Look at that, nice and smooth. This is actually going to be a nice, I'm going to do about 2 more after this and see how they come out. Nice and smooth. You barely see that line in there, but look at that. That's going to be beautiful. We can do, it can be a double-sided one, or we can make it a single-sided. And then maybe even decorate, we'll stain the back. There's so many options with this, just like with the earrings. So this one I'm rushing, but I think what I'll do is fine-tune this off camera. But I want you to see what it looks like right now. I'll fine tune all of them off camera. So there's nothing on the back here, but look at that. I'll get that nice and cleaned up in a little bit. Look at that. Let's try another one. I'm going to use some Mod Podge on this one, but this one's going to take some time to dry. So I'm going to do Mod Podge, then I'll do another one with the tape, and then we'll come back and see what else we can do. All right, so let's see. We move this out of the way, that out of the way. We have Mod Podge. So this is where I would use this brush, and this is the silicone matte. So I love it because anything you put on it will wipe right off. Glue, resin, it'll wipe right off. So I'm putting a thin coat, kind of a thin coat. Don't want it to dry too fast. And then I'm going to choose the paper I want. This time I'm going to use the red one. I'm going to lay this, oops, not there. Lay this down, face down. I'm going to come over here, mash it down, let it stick as much as it's possible. I'm going to need to put more glue over there because I had to hold on to that, but look at that. You can see it is actually sticking. I'm not going to trim the edge yet because I want this to sit and stick. So let me open this up and put more glue right there so that will stick. Rub that across, rub that across. Varnish it as much as possible. This is going to be beautiful. Look at that shape. Can you see the shape already? I love that. Let me wipe this off. All right. So I'm going to let this sit and dry. This is probably going to need to dry overnight. So we're going to put this in front of the fan over here. Let's see if we can get that fan plugged in. All right. So the next color is going to probably be green. So we got the blue, we got the red. Let's work with the green. And I'm going to go right back to the double-sided tape because that's my favorite for this particular project. That double-sided tape. So let's go ahead and work with that. Okay, double-sided tape, which is right here. We got our paper, got our card. Move the scissors out the way. So let's do that. This time I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go this way. Nope. I'm going to continue doing what I did. Only I'm not going to leave as much tape on the edge. Oh, it's not so even, but that's okay. We're going to get this off anyway. I'm going to keep it on here until I'm ready to rip it off. All right. There we go. That's right on the edge. See that? Okay, let's see how this is gonna go. Uh-oh. No, not quite. There we go. I think I'm gonna leave this one. I'm gonna leave the top of this open because I might want to do something different with the top of this now. Let's try something different with this one. All right, let me varnish this as much as I can. I think I might want to wrap this with some cord and double side this. Actually, let me go ahead and do that. Let me clean this off. I'm gonna make this a double-sided one with silver on the back side. What do y'all think? Let's see what that's gonna look like. So I don't want the tape sticking to the tape, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these edges looking pretty decent. And then I'm gonna put more double-sided tape on here on the other side, on the back right here, so I can stick the silver on here. Let's see what that's gonna look like. All right, so let's wipe this away. Well, that's a little more sticky than I was wanting it to be. Okay, so we clean that up. Let's get some more double-sided tape and put it on here. And then I'm gonna put silver on here. I'm gonna start from the middle like I did in the very, very beginning. Now, if I wasn't recording, I could do this a lot quicker. So don't think that this is going to be a terribly long project, because I don't believe that it will be too terribly long. It's just a matter of how many you want to make. And I think once I get these first 3 made, I am surely going to make sets. So I'll have a green, a blue, and a red. And if I like the double-sided on silver, maybe make the whole set silver on the back like this. See that? That's what this is going to turn out to look like. Let's see. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and start filing this off. Clean. Okay, nice and quick. Hopefully, if you have all of the pieces of equipment or tools that I have, you're following along, or you're working along, creating along with me. If not, grab your stuff, find out what you need put it on pause, go get it, and come on back. Come on back and let's create together. All right, let's see. I want the edges to be nice and sticky free from the sides, okay? Because we use both sides have tape, so you want to make sure nothing is on this very edge. Now I'm doing as much cleaning as I can right now, because I don't want to have to worry about it too much. So just like if you're working with polymer clay, the more cleaning you do before you bake, the easier it is to have clean edges, right? So this part right here is going to be an issue, but I'm going to wait to get those corners as good as I really, really want to until I get the paper on. All right? So I'm going to wipe this down once again, and this is where we start putting the paper on. But I think what I want to do is try to shape it as much as possible. Let's take this off. So we got this and we got this. I'm not even going to look at which one is which. Let me take the tape off first. I should have started down here. Taking the tape off. Come on. This one's overlapping. I see it. See how it's overlapping right there? Hopefully it doesn't mess up when I take it off. Maybe I can get it to stick back down. See? See what's happening? It's under there, but I think that'll be okay. Yep, okay. So let me go ahead and take this off. Again, I've not done this before, guys. This is my first time doing this particular thing. So you are seeing it here first. All right, so now I'm gonna do green and then the silver. So now I'm gonna varnish both, kinda both. I see the lines, but I think it's gonna be okay once we put a sealant on it. And I'm gonna cut around all of this. So there's that side, here's the green side. Varnish all the way down as much as we can. I think I'm loving it. I think this is gonna be awesome. We're making something amazing. All right, let's see what happens. This is gonna be interesting because we're gonna still have to file the edges. So I'm cutting both. I didn't want to have to put one side on, then cut, another side on, then cut. So I'm taking a shortcut. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the boohoo-tay. So let's see. All right, so I got the rough edges. Now it's time to do some more filing. And we're gonna have to do both sides so we can get the green edges clean and the silver edges clean. And this time it's not as sticky because it's only paper. And it shouldn't take as long. So there's this. Let's see. There we go. I'm too light on the hand. There we go. There we go. Too light on the filing. Now I'm going to go to the other side. And I want that to kind of fall right off because it's just the edge. Just the edge of the wrapping paper. This is going to be a beautiful ornament. So now this is how I would do it by hand. But guys, I'm going to tell you now, my hands are giving out on me. Which is another reason why I got the laser. Because some of the things that we do by hand, like this, I can do with the laser a lot quicker, a lot easier, and my hands don't go like my thumb is numbing up on me right now. And I love this method. I really do. But when I do this in the laser, it's not going to be sticky side, double-sided tape. It's going to be glue, like Mod Podge. That way, what I'm working with, the paper I'm working with, will, the double-sided tape won't melt. Which is what I would imagine is going to happen if I use it in the laser. So let me wipe this down and show you what this looks like. And then I'm going to have to come back after I finish one of them. Because my hands are giving out on me. Alright, so here's... Let me see. Yep, I got to put some... Nope, I said I was going to wrap that end, didn't I? So we'll see what I do with that. If I don't wrap it, if I decide to put glue on it and let it stay, depends on how clean I can get the edges with my thumb working, feeling like it's feeling. But check it out. So this one has both sides, and I think that's what I want because I'm going to sell them as sets of 3, right? I may even embellish them a little bit. I'm definitely going to possibly wrap that and make it look like a light bulb or something. So I'm gonna add to this video just sit tight and let me see. Just because I'm here, let me see what. So this feels like it could use a little more cleaning, a little more drying, but let me go ahead and cut it and show you the set of 3 that I just made. All right, 30 minutes non-stop, no stopping. I did not pause, I didn't come back. And that's 30 minutes because I am videotaping and trying to show you, because otherwise I'd be sitting down at this table going at it without stopping. So there, and there, and there. So I'm going a rough edge shape on the red one, but check it out. I'm gonna wrap the tips of these. Oh, I might as well file it while I'm here, just so it'll look clean. I don't want y'all to show, I don't want to show y'all anything that looks janky. As little jank as possible, okay? These are gonna be so awesome. I'm excited. Sorry for yelling, but I'm excited because I've been wanting to do ornaments for, this is the first Christmas that I will actually have ornaments at one of the shows that I'm gonna have. And it's, I have a Black Friday, but it's on a Saturday, the 26th. Yep, I'm gonna have to wrap that because I just messed up. So on Thanksgiving weekend, I have a an event, and I'm going to debut the Christmas ornaments that I am working on, among others. So check it out. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm excited. Let me see, what is that? Yeah, I'm being a perfectionist. I'm not ready to give it the attention that it needs, but check it out. So we got the blue, we got the green, which of course isn't finished. None of them are finished. And then we have the red. And I think I want all of them to have that backing. So I'm not sure yet. I might interchange the backings and make something like that. But this is cardstock. This one's hard, so I'd put it in laser probably. But I may actually have like a green on red, right? Got the silver on blue. And then the green on red. That's gonna be pretty. Yes. All right, y'all tell me what you think. This is just the beginning of my Christmas ornaments. Just a little taste. I'm excited, guys. And then, you know, I'm not gonna put resin, but I'm going to probably spray it with a sealant that is gonna be high gloss. That's what I'll do. I'll get the edges nice and colored, maybe just darkened. I don't know. I should have did it before I put these on. But that's what I'm working with for now. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I will come back with something that is completely finished. Probably in a short. I'm not sure, but go and create something amazing. Bye.